can hear me okay, and you come in, if you wouldn't mind letting me know if you can hear me okay. We're sporting Disney today, having it, making our day nice and fun. So I am a health teacher and I'm on a break, just a 15-minute break. And so I like to get my strength training in anywhere I can, whether that is in the classroom, at home in the kitchen, in the bathroom, in a hotel room, outside. It doesn't matter where I am. I have found that we can get our daily 50 on and get our strength training on. So, being somebody who's lost 165 pounds, and how did I do that? I one started with eating low carb, and that's just because for me, I'm insulin resistant. I'm also like gastric bypass. Um, oh, let me see here. Let me make sure I'm getting some feedback on here. So, make sure that we've got this going. I don't know why that is. That is a weird feedback here. All right. Are we? Oh, hello, caring for others and me. Oh, it's Terry, right? Terry, can you hear me okay? Because all of a sudden I'm like hearing what I was just talking about in my AirPod, and I'm wondering how it is on your end. Can you let me know? I think it's Terry, right? Terry? So, yeah, I had gastric bypass 26 years ago. After 5 years, I regained. I'm just kind of curious how the sound is going because I'm getting some weird feedback. Yes, I can hear. Okay. Oh, Terry, good. Yeah, I remembered. Okay, so yeah, 26 years ago, it's so weird. I can like hear the feedback in here. And I regained after 5 years. It went back up to the 310 that I was before surgery. During after my surgery, I quickly lost 150 pounds. And then after 5 years, I oh, good. It sounds good. Oh, good. I'm surprised. Let me know if it does kind of seem weird. Um, the other thing is, so I lost the weight. And then after 5 years, those old habits came back. I regained and then spent the next like almost 15 years just struggling again. So at the end of December 2022, I started eating low carb, walking, and then 8 months later, I found out that I was borderline diabetic, like the higher level. And my doctor agreed to put me on some medication. So with GLP-1, walking, and then strength training and eating better, to lose 165 pounds, maintaining that. Hello, Losing It Grace. Yes, working in summer school. Have next week is my last week. I'm on my 15-minute break, and so we're going to go ahead and get started. Why don't we start today with push-ups, modified push-ups? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to lean up against this desk. It's nice and sturdy. So I'm going to put my legs back, and I'm going to squeeze the glutes, squeeze the abs, and we're going to go forward. So let's make sure that I'm at the right angle here. And so there's one. You are brave. Yes. I know the attitudes. Like I get every once in a while, I get a couple of kiddos who really give like some attitude. They're like, usually though, summer school kids are they're trying to get ahead or they're trying to get the health requirement out of the way so they can take an elective class. And then Karen, my GB was 2008. Similar results as yours. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't realize, Terry, that you had gastric bypass too. Yeah. So I was 310 before gastric bypass in the year of 2000. It was August 16th, 2000. And I went from 310 to like 150 ish in the 150s, like more like 155. And yeah, I just kind of slowly gained the weight back. And then old habits came in, and I became sedentary and wasn't walking and stuff like I used to. And I was sitting down. Good morning. Hi, Paula. Hello. And Paula saying hi to Grace. We've got Terry in here from Caring for Others and Me. All right. So I just finished 10 push-ups, modified push-ups. Okay. So that's our push-ups. 341 to 208, and then started to slowly. Yeah, isn't that right? Like that slow regain. So that's like my biggest fear is regain again, right? Because I'm 56. I'm going to be 57 in September. I do not want to have to go through that again. And Paula saying hi to Terry. All right, guys, now we're going to do squats. So if you are not steady yet, you can take a chair and you can just go ahead and like sit down and then get back up. And that will help you with longevity, helps you with your leg strength. Um, we really, especially as we're getting, for any of us after a certain age, or even, having the extra weight. So, I spent many, many years over 300 pounds. My knees had deterioration. Um, and without the GLP-1, the inflammation comes back. So I don't have that knee pain as much, but I've lost a lot of flexibility in my left knee. I can't bend it back. I can't really do like crisscross applesauce, but I can cross my legs. I can go upstairs now. And I wasn't able to do the stairs before. Now, if you are sturdier and you don't want to use a chair, you don't have to. You can just do your squats. And just don't overextend your knees. And when you come up, squeeze the glutes. So I used to do Denise Austin when I was in high school, maybe even junior high. And she said, if you don't squeeze your glutes, no one else will. I love her. And she's in her 70s and she's still working out, guys. Her two daughters, the younger one is pregnant right now. The older one, I think, already has a child. So both of her daughters are married and they're over in Palm Springs, California. All right. And guess what? I forgot. I started talking and I forget my count. Let's just call it 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now we're going to do lunges. Okay, so I'm going to do forward lunges on, you can either do forward or you can do backwards. So let's go ahead and do backwards today. So 1, 2, 3, and you guys feel free to talk amongst each other if you're not currently working out. You can always, I'm going to post this so that you can have it. I'll post it to my playlist, the Daily 50, so that whenever it's the time is right for you, you can go back and hopefully it inspires you. All right, so I like to do 5 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I like to do the knee taps as a reverse crunch. Paula, as long as we can stay on GLP-1, we will be fine. Yeah, exactly. And Terry agrees. Hello, welcome, Shelley Brooks. Epstein will eat pizza and Quandel Dingo with Quandel. What is it, Quandel Dingo? Terry, this weight loss feels different. It definitely, yeah. And I've approached it differently this time too. Okay, knee taps. I didn't deprive myself. So like when we went in for surgery for gastric bypass, the doctors would tell us, you can't eat this, you can't eat that, you can't use a straw, you can't drink soda. Like there was all these things that, okay, I'm going to eat my last meal, the last supper. And it was like this deprivation. And, we're creatures of, if somebody tells you no, you want to rebel and do it anyway. So, we're spamming. Hello, Deborah. We hear you say hi. Let's just put you on a little bit of a timeout there. Yep. Yeah, exactly, Terry. I remember being in the hospital and my roommate who just had surgery would try, like, oh, I just had a cookie and I didn't get sick. Maybe not right after surgery, but like I remember talking to her and I thought, oh, okay, she had a cookie and she didn't get sick. Maybe I'll try one too. All right, so 10 knee ups or that. So we're going to do a wall sit. Actually, you know what? Why don't we do a plank instead? And that way I can read the comments. So I'm going to lean up against here. Okay, I was talking to Darian about the old days and waiting at Weight Watchers, lining up for the scale. Oh my gosh, yes, like a prison sentence. Do you know, me and my mom went to Weight Watchers and I gained 5 pounds instead of losing. Weight Watchers is terrible for me, but I loved all the little things that you could buy, your booklets, your counters, kind of like that Richard Simmons Dillamil. My other diets that were not as too bad, was Nutrisystem. And I had lost, I think I was like in the 220s. I had done the Richard Simmons. And then I went into, I was in college and I did Nutrisystem. And then I'm going to do a wall sit. All right. So any sturdy wall, and you're like getting into a seating position. One thing I've learned is make sure you have like shoes on or something so you don't slide. I think my last meal was Red Lobster. Oh, wow. Cheesy biscuits. Man versus, oh, yeah. So shoulder against the wall. Get yourself into a seated position. All right. 1, 2, 3. And you feel your quads. Ooh. 5. Oh, shoot. The bell's ringing. Oh, I got to cut it short, guys. Alrighty, guys. So, well, thank you for being with me. I will post this so you have it for later. I appreciate the comments. We'll follow up in any comments in there as well. But thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. Have an amazing day. Bye, Paula. Bye, Terry. Bye, Grace.